Kia ora everybody, it's Anzac Day. It's okay, we're having a little flyover here. He'll come back. What is it, a hurricane? Yeah, cool. Is he coming back? Let's hope so. It's beautiful, beautiful. Oh, he might have gone away. Anyway, kia ora everybody, welcome to Monday in New Zealand. It's Anzac Day. I'm on Leisure Island and it's looking pretty gorgeous. I thought I'd do the walk backwards towards Mount Maunganui beach because they're having a service on the beach for a ceremony for Anzac Day. And I didn't want to disturb them, so we will head back that way. G'day Clayton, how's it going? I've just left the Anzac Day service on Mount Maunganui beach and it's gorgeous and we're going to end our walk there. I want to show you the beautiful poppies. How's it going there, Clayton? We've just had a little flyover. I just missed it. Taj, awesome. Just right here on the end of Moturiki Leisure Island. Oh, here comes a nice yacht in as well. And you can climb right out on there on the rocks. It's really calm, the seas. It's a big change in the sea now. There is a blowhole here, but obviously nothing happening today because the water's really, really quiet. A little bit of surf closer in towards the shore. But I thought we'd go for a walk from the ferry point here at the end of Moturiki, or Leisure Island as it's also known, and walk back and have a look at some of the views and the nature. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Clayton. It's a really beautiful morning. Lucky, lucky. And if we're lucky, those planes are going to fly over again. We just had a little flyover for Anzac Day. Leisure Island as a beautiful yacht just leisurely sails in here. Let us turn. It's really, really gorgeous. There's quite a few people going out fishing today. And we're going to walk back towards Mount Maunganui beach. That little island there is Moturiki, or also known as Rabbit Island. Lots of native life out there. Oh, there's a fisherman. Look down here. A couple of fishermen. Hopefully you can see them with the sparkling water. Oh, yes, you can. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? Leisure Island doesn't get its name for nothing. Oh, and there's somebody kayaking. Lots of leisurely activities. Of course, it's a public holiday here. Everything's closed until 1 p.m. to allow for all the ceremonies around the country. If I was in Auckland, normally I would be at the museum and I would be broadcasting live from there. I didn't really feel comfortable broadcasting from an area which is not my home. And I don't know why that is, but it's something to do with respect, isn't it? So, yeah. Yeah, just didn't want to sort of encroach on what is public but private. Anzac Day, very, very special day in Australia and New Zealand. Oh, look, and just beyond those rocks, we've got a fishing boat out there as well. I'll zoom in so you can see. It's got a good fishing spot there, look. Absolutely perfect, lovely and calm. Yeah, look. The fisherman's actually moved out onto the end of the rock there. So, should we start our walk? I don't think the aeroplanes are coming back. Fortunately, I did capture a couple of videos before I started, and I will do something with them. So, let's start our walk because we've got gorgeous views. It's just probably a 10-minute walk. Usually takes me an hour with all the stops I do. It's about a 10-minute walk back to the beach here at Mount Maunganui. Rock posing. Are they going to do it next? Let's have a look at this view. Isn't this gorgeous? Yeah, Mount Maunganui. 260 metres high. Good walk to the top. I've taken you around the base track before. Many years ago, or not many years ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I did I did go live from the top of it as well. The views up there are amazing, of course, once you've got your breath. Yeah. Oh, that yacht is just doing a bit of a circle here, following the line, and the kayakers come round. Let's get on with the walk. I hope you're all doing well. It's lovely having another public holiday here. And it's lovely being down in the Bay of Plenty. There's a nice little track here we can follow back. We'll be going down some steps instead of up them, which makes it a little bit easier for the broadcasting. Yes, it's great to be in the Bay of Plenty. It's a Osmo DJI. Yes.
Have you tried the Zion one?
No, are they good?
I've got one for my camera, but I just thought, so that's
Osmo DJI. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, cool. Kia ora, Mercedes. Nice to see you. She's got a Zion gimbal. She's just asking me what this was, so she's going to get one of these and try it. Yeah. I love the red hat. Looks really good with all the green. Looks like she's a bit of a photographer as well. Nice to see you, Mercedes. It's Anzac Day here, so there's a service happening on the beach. So I'm doing this walk back to front, and we're going to be looking at all the gorgeous views on the way, and hopefully, I don't want them to hurry, but hopefully it will all be finished by the time we get back and I can show you the gorgeous poppies. Diana, fantastic, nice to see you. I'm starting at the end of Moturiki. We've just been going a couple of minutes. And we're walking back towards, it's really gorgeous, it's a beautiful day. And it's Anzac Day, of course, Australia-New Zealand Army Corps. This is when we celebrate everybody that lost their lives, not only in the First and Second World War, but all of the wars, in the name of peace, of course. And we celebrate it in Australia and New Zealand on the 25th of April every year. Everything's closed until 1 p.m, so it's quite a sacred day. Everybody goes to dawn services. Normally I'd be in Auckland. Leela, fantastic. Yeah. Normally I'd be in Auckland, and I usually broadcast live from the dawn service. This year I'm here, and I actually didn't like to, because it's not my it's not my Turanga Waiwai, it's not my place, so I didn't feel comfortable. So I just did a couple of little photos and a couple of little videos standing at the back, and then I thought I'll take you all on a walk. We'll start at the other end of Moturiki and we'll walk back towards it and have a look. Yeah, so this has been happening. So Anzac Day. We have Poppy Day as well, which comes, Poppy Day happens before Anzac Day, and it's when they sell the poppies. Everybody buys a poppy. It's a donation for welfare and whatever else they use the donations for, of course, returned servicemen, and all the good that they do these days. I have a little, where's my poppy? Where is it? It's right here. I have got a very, very small special poppy. Let me turn. There I am. Can you see my small special? Where is he? Oh, no, I can't do it. Oh, there he is. That's better. Look, I've got a very, very small special poppy. Oh, I can hear a bit of music. We'll get the music as we walk towards it. Just show you the lovely roots of the trees here. The roots have taken over the rocks and formed these amazing like baskets. It's like weaving. Love it. Holding all the banks up here because this is quite a narrow piece of land. And looking through there to the mount. Yeah. Anyway, back to Anzac Day. We've been celebrating Anzac Day for about more than 100 years now. And actually this little poppy that I'm wearing, I was a special one that I bought to celebrate the centenary of Anzac Day. The poppy, New Zealand uses the poppy. It's from the poppy fields in Flanders and Somme, and the poppy is our traditional flower for Anzac Day, whereas with Australia it is the French rosemary. So we've chosen different flowers, and I've never been in Australia for Anzac Day, but I have heard it's quite different from New Zealand. And interestingly, you know, during the 1960s, people were allowed to protest, and, you know, response to protest was really important at that time. We had feminism and we had the Vietnam War, and activists decided in New Zealand that Anzac Day was a good day to stage a protest. I think they're marching now, I can hear it. A good day to stage a protest. And unfortunately for the activists, it didn't quite go the way they planned it. They had planned, they thought there would be a lot of support, but in fact everybody turned against them and rallied, and Anzac Day, ever since that time, Anzac Day has become, just going down some steps here, Anzac Day has become a much celebrated day and event. And people travel from New Zealand to Gallipoli. I think we have about 300 people only, normally it's thousands, but with COVID and travel restrictions, we have just a few hundred people on the shores in Gallipoli for the dawn ceremony there. And of course a lot of people from Turkey go as well. They've all, students, you know, everybody's studying. It's amazing. So this day that they thought, and of course after the Second World War and the Korean War, the returned servicemen began to die, and the numbers were getting lower and lower, and everybody predicted that Anzac Day would eventually become a non-event. The activists actually did us all a favour at that time, and everybody rallied, and it's now one of the most important days in our calendar. Oh, thanks, Diana. Yeah, it's really, really amazing, and it's very special, and it's very heart-touching. It touches your heart to, even though you don't know these people, but our grandfathers and our fathers, sons, grandmothers, mothers, daughters, sisters, everybody, especially in a small country like New Zealand, everybody has a story. Kia ora, Ramona, nice to see you. Yeah, so just thought I'd share a little bit of the Anzac, and of course, you know, we have, on Thursday I'll be at Ohinimutu, where the bodies of the 18th Maori Battalion lie in the urapa, or the graveyard there, so I will be doing a little walk through there with you as well. Good vibes, Ramona, awesome, yeah. Just walking, hey, they might have finished, which is good timing. I heard the bagpipes, I'm not sure whether you could hear them in the background, so they're obviously marching now. There were a few hundred people, and I joined for a little while, and then I thought, let's walk out here. It's a gorgeous area, yeah, it's a beautiful walk, really, really lovely. A few people going out. Kia ora. And of course it's the views, look at the views everywhere, it's amazing. Really gorgeous, look, and it's a beautiful clear day. There's quite a few guys, there's a guy on the stand-up paddleboard just going by there. There's quite a few people out just in the surf here. We'll get up close to them shortly. You're not hearing the bagpipes. I'm going to walk you, we'll go take one of these tracks here to the left, because this is where the history of the area is, and this is amazing. So it's Moturiki, or Leisure Island. Moturiki because it was once a very, very small family pa, or Maori village. So there was just a family that lived here, and of course, hey, it's the Bay of Plenty. You've got that seafood supermarket on your doorstep. What a fantastic place to bring up your family. But then around the 1950s, well, there'd been a quarry here at the turn of the century. Yes, don't you worry, Sarge, we're going to get up close and personal. not too personal, yeah. But yeah, so of course it's sort of like a giant rock here. It is an island, but there's been a little causeway built that you can walk out on it too. And the causeway started as a railway line because they started to quarry into the rock here. This is the remains of the quarry through here. It was deserted by the time European people got here. They really had not much idea of what had gone on here until archaeologists started to do all their research and found stuff. And of course stories passed down from generation to generation. Been a quarry, and the quarry was abandoned in about 1925, I think. So this is all part of the old quarry here. And then in the 1950s, marine lands around the world became really, really popular. And somebody applied to the local area here for permission to open a marine land. So the marine land was built in the old quarry. So you can see some of the old walls from the marine land. This is where all the pools were, and they had, yes, that's where, I'll just zoom in because that's where the Anzac Day services, I'll zoom in a bit more, you can see the poppies up there. We're going to finish up there, and it looks like everybody's dispersing. So, bring you back. Where are we? It's going to be a quick back. And one more. There we go. Yes, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so Marineland was here, and they had performing seals and dolphins and chimpanzees. I guess it did those afternoon teas. And that operated here for about 20 years. And when at its busiest time, it used to get like 100,000 people a year. And then with animal rights movements and people not beginning to feel so comfortable with performing animals, yeah, it's pretty rocky. It's good. It's nice. Better take you over to the edge so you can have a look over. This is where all the seating was here, and people watched all these performing animals. And then of course the numbers started to dwindle as these activities became less and less popular. So the area has sort of been abandoned now, and it's just left for us. It's a native bird reserve here, so you can't bring any dogs on it, and you need to respect the nature that's here. But the wall is fantastic, look at it. And then looking over, this is the southern part of Mount Maunganui Beach. It was wild here yesterday, big surf. We've had 2 days of big surf. And a great fishing spot. We saw those fishermen out there. There's a couple of fishermen just behind those rocks there. Yeah, the view's amazing, really gorgeous. And then looking up, we started up the top a little bit further, that's the top. So we've walked down. The signal's no good if I move further in there, so I just stay in this part. Of course, yeah, I guess all the rocks cut it out. But you can see where it was all quarried off. And yeah, I can hear the birds. Tui. And thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm off going a little bit south tomorrow. I'm heading down to the very bottom of the Bay of Plenty to Whakatane and over the hill to Ohope. So you're going to see me from there. I had a special request from somebody to show them some things around there, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's walk on this wider path here. It's really beautiful in the middle of all this nature. No wind, just a gorgeous day. Yeah, the water's clear and blue and beautiful. I'll have a swim a little bit later. Getting ready to have my last swim of of the season. The summer, the water's beginning to chill down a wee bit. Not much though, it's still beautiful. Still beautiful. So there we go, the old quarry and the old marine land through here. Just looking out to the end there. And let's walk over and have a look at the other side at the mount. At Mau, the beautiful volcano here. Yeah. Well, it's a long weekend, and it's not only that, it's school holidays here, so it's a lot busier than usual. Nice to see people, you know, young 12, 13 maybe, stopping, touching the plants, looking at them. You know, it's really great. I love it. That's what a good walk's all about. Not walking fast, it's about the stopping. Look at this. Fantastic. Postcard. Postcard. Oh. Yeah, the colours are divine today. Really divine. Quite a few people there just surfing closer into shore. So it's nearing the end of April, isn't it? Which is crazy. This year's gone so well. We say the same thing every year, but can you believe it? Can you believe it? They do have an information board. These people are just added. Oh no, they're moving off. Good timing. Good timing. Everything's good timing. The Anzac service is finished as well, so I'll be able to show you the beautiful poppies. And then I'll be able to get some nice photos as well. So they do have an information board here about Moturiki. Moturiki, actually, not Moturiki. Moturiki. Motu is island. A small island with a big past. So here it is. This is where we are. We are sort of like here. Woof. Yeah. Look at all the cars parked on the beach. Look, in the old. This would be the 1950s. And this is looking from the island. We'll look across and see this shortly. In the 1910s, and you can see that there's a bit of a railway track here for the quarry. This is taken in these are interesting, aren't they? This is taken in 1915. From the top of Mau, from the top of the mount. Marine land under construction in the 1960s. This is what it looked like in 1975. G'day, Blinky Bill. Nice to see you. Kia ora, kia ora. Just having a little Anzac Day walk here. I'm going to end up at the poppies, which are over at the Cenotaph. We've got a performing dolphin. Still do this in Japan. It drives me mad. The photo news. Oh, Miss Mount Maunganui. Oh, Miss Tauranga, is it? Oh, but the chimpanzees, look. Oh, the poor little thing. Yeah. And this is 1984. So this is where we were. We were sort of like over here in this area here. So you can see all the pools for the performing animals. And of course, Mount Maunganui, it doesn't look much different now, except it's got high-rise buildings all the way along here. These were always just little holiday houses. Incredible, really. Yeah, amazing. Do you love steps? Let's head up these steps. Whee! Whoa, good. Oh, this is good. Nice, look. How gorgeous. So you saw that in the 1960s. Doesn't look that different, does it? Until you get down near the mountain, they actually have into the actual area where the shops and the cafes are. That's mostly where the high-rise buildings, and they're back. Yeah, they haven't spoiled it too much, I don't think. Beautiful. And there's Mole. The base track, you can walk all the way around it. Usually about a 50-minute walk. It takes me about 3 hours because of my stopping and starting and enjoying the walk, not just doing it for crazy exercise. So this is what the island looks like today. Beautiful, covered in all the native plants. I think they really did do a great job restoring it and turning it back into a native reserve. There's little penguins and all sorts of stuff around the shore. And a beautiful pahutakawa tree there. Oh, I was just checking the poppies are still there. I thought they might have pulled them out, but they're there. Colours are gorgeous. Yes, I know. It's a beautiful day. Back down these steps. Looking into a tree. Hug a tree. Don't just hug them, just give them a little rub sometimes. They really appreciate a little bit of TLC, that's for sure. So if you've just joined, I'm doing the walk backwards because they were having the Anzac Day ceremony at the Cenotaph, and I didn't want to disturb anybody, but I want to show you the gorgeous poppies that are there. And I planned it well because they have finished and we'll be able to see those poppies. Look, rock pools there, there's some kids there checking out stuff in the rock pools. Yeah, so Monday, Rahina. Yeah, it's a popular walk, as you can see people heading out. All the rocks. Oh, somebody's coming out of the water. Yeah, they're going back in again. Yeah, kids having a fabulous time. Let's head over to the poppies. This is one of my favourite pahutakawa. Well, there's a few favourites around here, but this one's gorgeous as well. We can get a good postcard shot from here as well. Moturiki Recreational Reserve. Steep drops, rock falls, children should be supervised. What you can and can't do, no dogs. We're bringing back the birds. Yeah, bringing back the birds. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Good shot through here, look. Yeah, Bay of Plenty. Plenty of everything here. Sunshine, food, nature, you name it, they got it. It's one of the fastest growing areas in the country. Oh, we'll just do a little 360 and then you'll be able to, look at the reflection of the trees in the water because it's tide's going out. We're just going to walk through there to the Cenotaph and the poppies. This is Mount Drury or Kiori, Moturiki or something. It's another little small volcanic, and that's what we're looking at in those photos. Round to the mount. We just call it the Mount, although its real name is Moao. Moao. It's a hard one to say. M-A-U-A-O. And now the tree is beautiful. Morning. Isn't this gorgeous? Look, It is such a beautiful tree, look. And let me put you on wide angle. How's that, look? Oh, that's good. Forget about that wide angle. That's lovely, look at that. Might do wide angle for the rest of the walk. Always forget about it. Nice bits of driftwood have washed up here. Oh, there's a gorgeous piece here. It's a really beautiful piece. This one just coming into view in the middle of the screen. It's fantastic. You could have it in your living room. It's like a sofa. Look at it. It's amazing. So a lot of people do sit on it. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, you can just sit there and survey the scene. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's head over to the poppies. Do you like this wide angle? It does make everything a little bit smaller, but you get more in the picture. Oh, Diana, you're so welcome. We're just heading up to the poppies, which are just here in front of us. Now they look further away than they are. Anzac Day. We will, I think, that's another nice piece of wood there. I think we'll go up this by the sand dunes, just through here, walk through the sand dunes and up to the poppies. Would look great even in black and white, yes. Yeah, because the trees are so sharp, aren't they? Really, really fantastic. Oh, beautiful. But thanks for joining me, everybody. What a bit of fun that was. We didn't. I didn't manage to catch the flyover at the start, which was a shame. But I did get it on video before I started, so I'll share it to Instagram. There was a hurricane flying over, and a couple of other Air Force aircraft, because of course the airport's very close to here as well, the Tauranga airport. There are the poppies. I think I'd better put you onto normal, because the poppies might get a little bit out of sync. Might get a little bit distorted. Look at that against the blue sky though. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at the sand dunes, and then we've got the mingi mingi, and then we've got the poppies. So as I was saying, New Zealand has the poppy from the poppy fields in Flanders and the Somme, and Australia has the French rosemary. These, look, they're just beautiful. Oh my goodness, don't you love them? No wonder poppies are my favourite flowers. They just became about by accident, because I was in Korea and I was teaching some English and cooking classes, and And my cooking classes were called Poppy Seed. Yes, lest we forget. Beautiful. We will remember them. Yeah, the sun's just right above, so we are a little bit... So this is where the service was. There were hundreds of people here. Oh, and they've laid wreaths. It's beautiful. And poppies. Oh, it's beautiful. Such a good idea to do the walk backwards. Such a good idea. And this is actually a lovely bit of history that we're capturing this. Multicultural Tauranga. So I was able to listen to some of the speeches. The Battle of Crete. Ukraine.
We're way down there.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? Royal New Zealand Air Force woman. Just beautiful. Oh, see, and people have left their poppies behind. So before they march away, come up and yes. Oh, look at the anchor. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, it's fantastic. I hope you love it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, look at the weaving. Well, no, it's not weaving, but it's all the leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? So they look like they might be, oh, I don't know. I was going to say camellia. This looks like it's karaka leaves. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this is fantastic. And then of course the Cenotaph. So because of COVID and different things, they did ask people if you couldn't get to a dawn service this morning, which is traditional around New Zealand. If you couldn't get to a dawn service, please come and pay your respects at your local Cenotaph, which is exactly what people are doing now, which is awesome. And of course, me with Poppy on too. Where is he? Oh, I keep losing him. Oh, there it is. Hold on, come round. And he's upside down. Turn around. There he is. He's only little. Whoops. Little bit special. Okay. But thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm so happy we were able to share this. It was gorgeous. We'll finish with the poppies and looking out into the beautiful Bay of Plenty. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks everybody, thank you so much. And I will see you all a bit later. Take care, thanks for your support, thanks for being here. We have fun, that's for sure. Thanks everybody. Okay. Oh, thanks Ramona. Thanks Clayton. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And you know, it's a great record of Anzac Day 2022 at Mount Maunganui, where I'm not usually here. I'll see you all later. Yes, thank you. Kia ora and ka kete anō. Okay, bye for now. Thanks. Yeah, cheers, Blinky Bill. We'll catch you soon. Okay, bye for now.